But who better than me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another watch along with your boy BaseDaKID. As always, please like and subscribe, share with a friend, a colleague, a relative, an associate, an enemy, and any and all in between, because it is appreciated. How are we all doing? Hope we are well in the building. Let me know what my reception is like, because it's showing me that I have 0 bars here, but the screen looks clear for me. So just let me know if the sound's good. Let me know if I'm good, I'm not freezing all over the place, and then we can get started. Otherwise, I gotta dip out and then dip back into the stream. So yeah, let me know. Man like Philip Answer in the building from early as usual. Big up to you, Phil. And a scrappy new year. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, okay, looks like we're all good. We are all clear. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to see. It's not what we like to read. Although, why is my reception down again? It was up at 4 bars, now it's just gone back down. Shout out to CM Open You the Boxing Live. Okay, I don't understand what you're asking. Or you mean, are you going to show the boxing live? Because if that's what you're asking, the answer is absolutely not. I see a man like Star Fox in the building. Salute to you. Yeah, I thought I'd do a quick live today. Only focusing on the main event. There's no other fights on the card that I had any real interest in personally. I know some others may have, so apologies if you did, but I was just interested in like the main event, and not even that much interested in it, but it was something to do today rather than try and go out. Right, I won't be streaming it, or I won't be showing it if that's what you're asking, but we will be doing the watch along. So if you've got the zone, you can watch it, or any other app that maybe shows it. I believe the fight will start at about 9 o'clock. If this fight lasts all the way, then it will probably start at 9 o'clock. If this fight doesn't last all the way, it will probably start about 10 to 9. So shout out to man like Aaron Daly. Salute base. How long until the main event starts? In 15 minutes. So yeah, you'll get home in time. It'll probably start about 9 o'clock, which is 10 o'clock in Germany. So yeah, you should be good. Shout out to Team Sin. Yeah, hope that answered your question. Oh, and apologies. I know that probably there should have been a basis picks this week, but I'm basically I'm sort of taking the week off from like all the regular scheduled stuff. I'll still do the content, but yeah, instead in terms of stuff that we definitely normally do, I'm chilling out. This is my even though I'm not actually doing anything for it, but this is my birthday weekend, so yeah, I'm not beholden to any of the regular rules, but everything will be back to normal and regular scheduled programming from this week coming up. Well, from Wednesday onwards. Shout out to Jeremy Tillman. Any idea why Adelier not? No idea, because I didn't. I have only really remembered he was on the card late to begin with. So yeah, I've had no communication with him, his team, or anyone at Queensbury to find out. So yeah. On Tuesday, I will be at or I should be at a media day for Boxer for the Adam Azim and Gustavo Limos fight. So I've got some questions for Ben Shalom if he doesn't run. But if there's any questions that anyone in the chat wants to have asked, send them to me. Let me know, and I will do my best. There'll be a bunch of other people there as well, so I'm planning to try and be a bit active and get a lot of content out for you guys for next week. It's my present to you. Yeah, I was going to say, who do you think wins in Smith versus Matthias fight in the Kabayel? Right, so I think Kabayel will win. I think he'll win via stoppage in about 8 rounds. 7 to 8 rounds, quite possibly. And I do think Matthias will beat Smith. I think he will stop him. I don't know if he's going to make him quit like he said he wants to, but I think he will stop him, and I think it will be around about the 10th. Those are my predictions if you want them. A Stevie Wonder, happy birthday to your base. Appreciate it. It will be interesting to find out if my co-workers remember it this year. If you guys remember last year, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah, it's actually on Monday, so we should see if we actually get the if we get the recognition. Shout out to Frank Agossi Travels 7011. Smith will punish Matthias. All right. I mean, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch it live, but it'll be fun to see if that actually happens. Happy birthday, by the way. You're not out. Appreciate it, Aaron. Yeah, so my birthday is actually on Monday. I'm going out tomorrow. It's not a big thing. It's a big year, but I'm an all or nothing kind of person. My aim was to go away. I wanted to go somewhere, and I had specific ideas on where I was going. And unfortunately, it wasn't in the cards for me, or at least not now. Like, I still might have my birthday trip, but it'll just have to be a bit later in the year. And I'll start a new job in a couple of weeks, so it's not even like I can just, find some time to push it back. So yeah, because of that, I was like, well, I'm not having a party. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not arranging nothing. If I can't go away for the big year, then it is what it is. But, last minute I got told by some of my brethren, let's go out. Let's have a drink, have some shisha, grab some food, So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And then on Monday, a few bits and pieces that I'm gonna do on Monday. So we'll just kind of see how it takes shape. And then, Tuesday I guess is back to work. And then next week, so Monday the 19th is when I preliminarily start on my new adventures. So let's see. Okay, we'll see. So Peter Me Larson, it's weird because in every time they signal the round after they ring the bell in Germany, which is an odd way to do it because I haven't seen that done anywhere else. But we're in round 6 at the minute. Charla versus Milas. Nothing special. But it's all right. I haven't watched the entire card, to be honest. I was actually watching Netflix. Um, I've started watching The Good Doctor again. Don't know if anyone watched it before. I watched a few episodes previously, but now it's on Netflix. I've been binging the hell out of it. I find autism and sort of people that are high functioning interesting. I can't lie, I'd hate to be one, and I don't have any that I would say. I don't know if I could be around like that kind of person like 24/7. But in terms of just how their brains work and how they're wired, really interested in it. I mean, I'm not clinically diagnosed with anything, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum somewhere. Just like I think most people, we've all got a little bit of spectrum in us. So, of course, I've seen things. I was one of the first people watching that when it first came out. Um, I finished the last season. I'm pretty sure they'll do some kind of spin-off. It's too popular for them not to. They ain't gonna necessarily tell the same story, but I'm pretty sure there will be some kind of spin-off of it. Is that the one with Freddie Highmore? Yeah, that's the one. And Antonia, what's her name? Antonia, is it Hamilton or Antonia? No, Antonia Thomas, the one that was in Misfits. And Will Young, is it Will Young Kim or Will Young Lee? Yeah, it's a good show, and obviously it's a surgery and it's a medical show as well. So I quite like that. Shout out to Jeremy Tillman, Art Ben when he's announcing his paid next one. I shall do so. Although I'm pretty sure that his right hand man is watching this stream right now, and he's probably gonna block me from asking a bunch of questions. What's up, JB? If you're watching, I only started watching it last month and managed to get through all the seasons in time for the finale. You're good, but it's easier the first 3-4 because they're not that long. The episodes are like 40 minutes. It's only when it came to like season 4 and now season 5 where every episode is a feature length film. So Hamed Gunai, live full fight. No, we will be watching it in terms of together. If you have the zone or however it's being watched in Turkey, Germany, wherever, we will be watching together, but you will not be seeing the fight on this channel. I'm not getting any strikes. I'm not getting my channel seized. And unfortunately, the zone, obviously, it comes up with a code which is unique to me. So if I start streaming it, they will know it's me. Did the crumble reach? No crumble. This one wasn't. This live wasn't worthy of getting the crumble. Although it is normally a customary thing for me to have crumble on my birthday, so I might have to get my my godchildren's mum to sort me out a little one before Monday. Or I might go buy one on Monday, or get my sister to buy me one. It's also a yearly tradition for me to go gym on my birthday. I haven't been gym for like, I think the last 5 or 6 weeks, and I was supposed to start back today, but yeah, that hasn't quite happened. But I've got some physical issues. My right wrist is, I think, got a strain on the tendon. My right knee is in a bit of problems. So legs and anything obviously arm based is a little bit mythical, but I will go on Monday. I will find time, even if it's just like light workouts, but I've been active every day. I walk between 8 to 18,000 steps a day, and plus with the dog and everything. So I'm keeping him active, but I'm just not. I ain't really getting that that gym pump that I used to get. But I've just realized, even though we've done Fight Talk live, we've not actually done a live on this channel since before Christmas. So if anyone got anything nice for Christmas or New Year's, or did anything nice for New Year's, or had any good plans, let me know right in the chat. Obviously nothing that's too personal to yourselves, but yeah, anything that you wanna highlight, please feel free, because I haven't spoken to you lot for a while. As you know, obviously when we're doing Fight Talk, we don't always get all the comments and stuff, especially more recently when we're trying to not have you there for 2.5 hours. Jeremy, what other boxing YouTube channels do you watch? In terms of boxing ones, Ring IQ, Boxing Talks is number 1 on my list. Boxing Beats and Rhymes is like 1A. Ade Oladipo, I watch Ade. I watch some of Liam Goff, not as much as I used to, because he puts out way too much stuff. But Liam Goff, aka G-Man, obviously Undefeated podcasts, from Day Dot, October Red, Fight Fan TV Live, when they do the sit down, sort of the sit down conversations with guests in the studio. I watched the Zone one for like the Ring, what was it called, the Ring Report or whatever they call it, the one with like Max Kellerman and Mike Coppinger and stuff. I watched that. Let me check what others are normally on my subscription list. Proper Boxing Talk, I think they're quite amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Occasionally the Pain Game, some Talk Sport. I do watch a little bit of a guy called Henry from time to time. I think he's very good at what he does. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then occasionally I'll watch maybe like a IFL or Boxing King Media, Boxing Social, and those ones, if there's an interview on with someone that I want to hear from. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. Oh, and Motivedia Media. They don't put out a lot of videos, but when they do put out videos, it's proper quality content. And then occasionally, and I watch Talk Sport Boxing just for their the show that Simon does with Paul Smith and Spencer Oliver, because I do like watching the show, even if I never agree with a lot of their takes. Are their takes worth listening to? Some, and some of them are just entertaining. So shout out to Extra Torres. Cheers a beer with me. Well, I'll cheers a Oreo smoothie with you. Appreciate it. Oh, the Kellerman show. Yeah, for the most part, the only time So I don't listen to Shady McCoy when he's talking about Anthony Joshua or anything technical based, because he doesn't have a clue. But he does have some decent takes here and there. When Malik Scott's on it, he's pretty good, unless you're talking about Zerdo Ramirez. Yeah, he can't hide the bias. I mean, Max has some takes, but he's so pro ring and anti everything else. Is like he can't really be fair and impartial on a lot of things. I mean, Mike Coppinger's Mike Coppinger, and then sometimes when they have the other guests on, it's a cool show, and they get people on, they interview them. So I don't really have an issue with it. Like, you can sit through a whole episode, but yeah, if it's anything to do with Anthony Joshua, just don't listen, basically. That man like Dan the Man, hardest working guy on Twitex, from the illustrious SC15. I was actually close. I was near there earlier on today, actually, Dan. I was at the Foxtons office in East Dulwich. Jeremy Tillman, nice one. Watch most of those channels. The Ring one is so biased when chatting about Ring and Zuffa. There you go, Jeremy, just letting you people know. That's why when I hear them talk about certain things, I start doing other stuff. I don't really listen because it will just wind me up. But outside of that, they do have some decent takes here and there, and the interviews are pretty good. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Comments, all the comments, the engagement, I appreciate it. Hit the hype button if you can. And if you're watching on TwitX, there is a link to the YouTube in the caption. Click on that, come over to the YouTube, join the community, and then you can go back to doing what you was doing. But I appreciate anyone who is tuned in, locked in, and watching. It's appreciated. But respect to Agit Kabayel for getting such a big crowd, because I never thought he was this popular in Germany. I mean, maybe it's just obviously because they've seen some of the latest stuff, but it's not like he was getting a lot of these big crowds before, when he was fighting over there. So Charlotte and Milas is on round 9, so this one will likely go the distance. It hasn't been a terrible fight or anything like that, so I'm not saying it was bad. Did anyone watch the Herrera versus Nunes fight that happened 2 fights before this, before the float fight came in? If so, do you think it was stopped correctly, or do you think he should have been given a little bit of extra time to either get a standing count, or he should have been allowed to carry on? And the comical way the referee fell down. That was funny. Oh, what's happening with Chelsea and Charlton? Anyone watching that game? Mohamed Dasalan, what is the time limit for the Kabayel fight? I'm assuming you mean, as in, like, I think it's a 12 rounder. So 36, I guess 36 minutes plus all the stoppages. If you mean when is it due to start, I would say in the next 15 minutes or so. If that's what you're asking. Apologies if that's not what you're asking. Dan, yeah, I did. I think it was a fair stoppage. He wasn't defending himself. I think he was defending himself. Only two shots out of like 7 or 8 got in. He was definitely had his arms up and swaying to the side and trying to get away from him. But I'm not saying it was early, but as soon as the referee was trying to wave it off, like it looked like he got rocked, but his head cleared very quickly, and he was there like waiting, ready to get back into the action. So I don't know. It's one of those unfortunate ones, I think. Okay, Chelsea are ahead at the moment. Oh, snap. Charlotte's gone. It looks like he's hurt. I picked Peter Milash to win this fight by a stoppage on my I've got a predictions league. Champ Ross, if you're in the building, salute to you. But I know Milash is a puncher, so. Oh, nasty couple. Oh, and another one. Oh yeah, he's gone. Referee, stop it. Milash is like, ref, stop this fight. He's gone. Referee, wave it off, man. Look at him. They threw in the towel. He's done. He's done. Yeah, that was mad still. Let me check actually, because I'm pretty sure I did pick him by knockout. But I think I picked it earlier than the 10th. Oh, actually no, I picked him by unanimous decision. If you guys could see that, Peter Milash, UD. So I didn't pick him for the stoppage, but yeah, Tillman, that was insane, 100%. It was busting up. And Dan said the ref was on the mad. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I appreciate them giving you the full count, but the ref, he had nothing, he was gone. That's one of the ones where you wave it off. Even when Milas looked at the ref like, ref, like, you really want me to do this? Like, stop the fight. I bet Charlotte owes someone in the crowd money. So that's the only reason they would have make him stay in there and take that kind of beating. They said, he ain't paid his debt yet. They're having to hold Charlotte's head up in the corner. Well, I want to know what the scorecards were at the time of the stoppage. Yeah, ref could have stopped it from that part there, boy. Yeah, that's ref should have stopped it after the first knockdown. To be fair, he could have carried on after the knockdown, but once he went down again, that's when it should have been waved off. Well, you could clearly see that he wasn't with it. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I would rather have that ref than Howard Foster. Me personally, I would rather you stop it too late or be indecisive about whether you want to stop it than jump in, stop it too early, and ruin someone's dream. Like, let their dream actually figuratively die in the ring. Like, that's what I would prefer personally, to leave no doubt that they weren't winning the fight or they had no chance to win the fight. I know that might be an unpopular opinion with some, but that's it. That's what I would rather. Oh, it says it's going to be 10 degrees tomorrow. That's alright. Might even need to put my the dog's coat on. Alright, so hopefully we should get the ring walks in maybe 10 minutes, 15 max. What is he doing counting? Well, he's counting because it's supposed to be a knockout, not a TKO. He's giving him the knockout rather than the TKO. I mean, I get it. He just should have stopped the count once he could see the guy wasn't going to get up properly. He wasn't on the card for whatever reason. He didn't fight. Alright, Knyba and Kabayel due to start soon. Predictions. Put predictions in the chat. Let me know what you guys think is going to win. How they're going to win. Why are they playing Sweet Caroline for a German show? Thought that was a UK thing. Probably, but you got to remember it's Queensbury doing the show, innit? Or part of the show, so they're doing what they know how to do. They probably don't know what the German equivalent is. Kabayel gets dropped but wins by mid-round stoppage. Interesting. There's a big height difference between the two of them, so it's not a wild theory at all. So I'm just here looking at pictures of Sanaa Lathan. Pictures from the early 2000s, pictures from last year, the year before. She is a truly stunning woman. That's black excellence at its best. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, give me a few moments. I just got to take care of a small situation. I will be right back. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, peeps. Uh, yeah, little situation I had to sort out. But yeah, we're back. Okay, let's see. Okay, Kabayel with the stoppage mid rounds. So now Latham and Lauren London are aging gracefully. Yes, they are. But with Sanaa, it's a lot more impressive. But she's like 12 years older than Lauren London. She might even be older. Not older. Let me double check. What's Lauren now? 41? Yeah, 41. So Sanaya's coming up to 53. So, I mean, 55, sorry. Do you think Josh Kelly can win on the 31st? I mean, he can. Will he? No. Okay. Emil Pesiak says Knyba win. Interesting. Hope it will. Let's see if it happens. Alex Bellotti in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to the real ones who have cornmeal porridge for dessert, and Kabayel takes an L tonight. Okay. All right. So we're saying the hometown curse is gonna rear its ugly head. Yeah. All right. I mean, Agit's a good guy. He's a good guy to talk to, off camera more than on camera. But because he doesn't like to give predictions or even really talk about much, it's hard to get anything out of him. But he's very pleasant, and he'll stop and he'll talk with people. He's not one of those stuck up heavyweight. So those guys that think that they're as good as they are. Like, he's a very humble guy. So I'm not saying I want him to win, but just speaking to his character, he's a very good person.
Nutty on the buttons.
Well, all the new people tuned in, shout out to you. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Let me turn this down so that I can just check what the stream looks like. It looks like the majority of the people watching this are definitely watching over on the old Twitter X. Because according to this, they're not watching on. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's growing. The number on YouTube is growing quite a bit now. Still, all right. So Kabayel's coming out of his dressing room. Has Knyba made his way to the ring yet? Yeah, 6'7" to 6'3", 6-inch reach. Oh, so he's 34. I thought he was 32. Okay. Okay, starting now. Big ups to I hate doggy dog. Alright. Okay, so you're definitely back in Damian Knyba.
Nutty on the buttons.
Come on, get them in the ring. Oh, that's an interesting ring attire. But you can't do all of that and then be coming to phone it in. So he must really think he's got a chance. Which is good. I want him to be confident. Can't lie, for a Frank Warren and a Queensbury card, we're doing alright on the main event. Even in German standards, it's only like 10:30 over there. You know, they're used to having their main event starting all like quarter to 12 and stuff. So man like Jay Lanks in the building, salute to you. A life for Bodger. shout out, big man. He says, I thought they were bringing out Gunther. Gunther is one of my favorite wrestlers. I just like his ring work. And big up to man like Drew McIntyre. Finally getting to complete his story somewhat. So we'll see how that plays out. It's like a good atmosphere. But when was the last time that Damian Knyba fought? Because Kabayel's been out of the ring for 11 months. Let's check. Yeah, you see, he last fought in October. He fought 3 times last year. Yeah, maybe not the greatest of opposition, but he fought 3 times. Kabayel fought once. That's an issue. And all of his fights last year did end in knockouts as well. Okay, interesting. I didn't even check that beforehand. I just checked his because I've seen him fight before, so I know his style, but I didn't check any of the fights from last year. He's definitely in fighting shape. There's no ring rust there. Yeah, brother, hope you're good. No, all well. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Oh, that's the point. I should have hit up Joseph Parker. Wait, no, not Park. Yeah, should have hit up Joseph yesterday. Let me send him a message. Yeah, we got happy belated to Joseph Parker. Birthday was yesterday. Caroline Dubois' birthday is tomorrow, so I will message Caroline. I need to message her. Um, can't lie, I've missed a couple over the last few days. All right, come on, let's get to it. I mean, I can't lie. If Kabayel loses, then Usyk will be extremely happy because that's one less person he's got to worry about on the mandatory train. Then he's already done the IBF with Daniel Dubois. Actually, no, he hasn't done the IBF because they haven't called one yet. But he did it initially with Daniel Dubois. No, that was a WBA. So he's got the WBA to do next if Kabayel loses this fight. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do my best for the commentary here. Okay, so start of the first round, Kabayel's taken center of the ring. Knyba's popping that left hand, he's popping that jab out. He's trying to stay on the outside, not trying to get too close, but Kabayel's managing to try and walk him down a little bit. They're in a clinch. The referee's telling them to break off of the ropes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Knyba's moving around using the left, throwing the right hand behind it as well, but he's always trying to frame him with the long distance arm, and the referee's telling him not to do that. They're in another clinch, and the referee is breaking them again. Kabayel's trying to get him in a bit of a headlock. The referee's telling him behave. Knyba's trying to walk, trying to move around, getting up close again. Kabayel marching forward. Knyba's trying to keep him off with the jab, uppercut on the inside, which didn't land. Kabayel walking forward, trying to get on the inside. They're in another clinch. The referee's telling him to work out. He's saying work out of there. He's called for the break. He's telling him not to hold. Shot to the body there by Kabayel. Nice jab. All right, so Knyba's moving around, still trying to use the uppercut on the inside, trying to shoot the straight, goes over the shoulder. Shot to the side of the head by Knyba. They're in another bit of a clinch. Referee's telling them work out of it, work out of it. They've separated now, 1 minute 30 to go. Oh, Kabayel just missed a counter right hand Knyba did just there, but he's being busy with the hands. Kabayel, uppercut by Knyba to Kabayel. Kabayel's getting hit with these shots. The eyes looking a little bit Those eyes looking a bit swollen, gets caught with a shot to the head. Knyba tries for another uppercut through the middle. Kabayel, a couple body shots there. Shot over the top, but he gets caught with one back in return. Still walking Knyba down. Kanyba's just walking around the ring, trying to keep the distance. A 1-2-1 there by Knyba. Goes through the middle of the guard. Kabayel's guard is a bit down here. All right, so Kabayel still walking him down, but Kanyba's keeping him at bay at the moment. Couple body shots there by Kabayel. Kanyba's not liking those. One over the top. Another one over the top there by Kabayel. But Knyba with a little uppercut on the inside with 20 seconds to go with the first round. Oh, Kabayel short right, which buckles the legs of Knyba a little bit. He's dipping down to the side. The referees calls the break with 12 seconds to go. Kanyba's moving around the ring a bit. Oh, uppercut. Big uppercut through the middle there by Knyba. One right hand round the side of the guard as well. And another two other right hands in the clinch right at the end. That's a big Knyba round. Kabayel just got a little bit of good body work in there, but that's definitely 1-0 to Knyba. Let me I'm gonna put a card on the on X in case this ends up getting the distance. Knyba. Yeah, Knyba didn't. He's definitely coming to win this fight. He's not coming for a payday. Okay, round two just started. So Kabayel jumps straight into the middle, gets caught with an uppercut on the inside again, but he's trying to close that distance and get on the inside. They're in a bit of a holding clinch here. Referee's telling him to work out of it. He calls the break at 2:45 of number two, saying don't palm him off with the palm. Oh, right hand there by Kabayel off the exchange. Still ploughing forward. Not much head movement from Kabayel in this one though, but he is trying to just press Knyba. Couple shots up through the top. Kanyba's using his long arms to get some distance back. Shot over the top of the guard there by Knyba, and another one that was a 2-1-2. Knyba is using the backhand as his lead hand in a lot of these attacks, and it seems to be working. Couple body shots there by Kabayel. Knyba looks like he's breathing a little bit hard already. Circling round the ring there is Knyba. Couple shots on the inside by Kabayel, but he gets caught with a counter coming back as well. 1 minute 50 going. Knyba just popping the jab in his face and the right hand round the side of the guard, but he's sliding on the ropes. Kabayel's working up top. Big right hand over the top there by Kabayel, but Knyba still moving and punching. Tries for the big right hand. Kabayel blocks it. Misses with a big wild overhand right. Does Agit Kabayel. Referee's telling him to work out of the clinch, and he's telling him to break. Kabayel gets him in a headlock, trying to drain some of that energy. Yeah, he's trying to make him carry that weight a little bit. Kabayel with a shot over the top there. 1 minute and 7 seconds. Kabayel still plowing forward, catching some of these shots on the gloves, but they are getting through. Right hand, left combination. Knyba is just backing off, giving up ground at this point. Big body shot there by Kabayel, right hand to the body. Knyba just trying to flick the jab to keep him at bay, but Kabayel's starting to walk him down a bit more now. On the inside, left hook up top there by Kabayel. Gets him over the top there. Knyba with a right hand round the side of the guard. Kabayel with a right hand straight through as well. They're both answering each other. Kabayel still walking him around the ring. Knyba seems fairly comfortable though at this point. Just missed a shot over the top there to Kabayel. Kabayel just working, trying to work his way in. Knyba's keeping that distance quite well, keeping the body tucked up as well. using that long reach of his to keep Kabayel at bay, flicking the jab out, just touching with the jab. That's the end of the second round. I still give that one to Knyba. I think he did just enough. That one was a bit more. That one was closer, but I've got it to Knyba. You see how you guys have got it in the chat. Uh, Shout out to Salmon 92236 says Kurdish power win. Kabayel has injured eye already. It will be a long night for him. Kurdish power. Man like Prince are done for. Shout out to you. Right, Dan gave it 1-0 Knyba for the first one. Life of Budge saying Agit taking too much punishment for me. 2-0 Knyba by Dan. Agit, you're walking into punches. One-way traffic. Yep. All right, so round 3, Kabayel comes out like a house on fire, but gets caught with a shot on the exchange. But he's starting to walk Knyba down. He's catching the uppercut as well on the inside. He gets caught with like triple, quadruple jabs. He is getting caught with these. Some are touching the gloves, but some are getting through. Knyba just popping that jab out, just trying to keep him at range, saying you're not coming through this front door. And now they're in a clinch. Oh, a hit and hold there by Agit Kabayel. Held the back of the head through uppercut. Referee allowed it. But he's walking him down again. On the inside, he gets caught with a couple of pity-patty shots on the inside. But Kabayel is still getting caught. Throws a big body shot there, but gets caught with the opposite hand of Knyba for his troubles. Kabayel's looking a bit flat. Kabayel reminded me of Dave Allen in this fight. Where, like, the slickness is not there. I know he's fighting the guy that's much taller than him, but he looks rusty on his feet. I told you that ring rust is a killer. Nice right hand, but he gets caught with one coming back. Does Kabayel? Knyba just popping that jab out. Oh, big right hand though, but he caught him. He caught him there. Knyba felt that one. Kabayel's he's on the case, on the trail, but Knyba looks like he's okay. Looks like he's feeling. Oh, couple body shots there. Knyba didn't like those. Damian did not like those, but he's throwing his own shot. Oh, another couple body shots going downstairs. Now he's starting to tie up to the body. He's obviously cut on his right side, his left side, but he's popping that jab. He's throwing the right hand out as well as Knyba. But Kabayel's starting to walk him down a lot more now. He's feeling a bit more comfortable just on the inside. He was just trying to throw that jab out to keep him off, but it's got nothing on it at this point. Right hand there by Kabayel. Oh, and another right hand, and Knyba's felt that one. He's off. He's hurt. He's hurt. And another one, and another. The ref's gonna jump in. The ref's gonna stop this. He's hurt. He's all over the place. The legs are wobbled. He's still throwing back. Oh, he catches a nasty uppercut on the inside. He's holding the ref for the ref to try and break it. His legs are gone. The ref's gone. Oh, and another one. The ref stopped it. The ref stopped it. Knyba is not happy, saying, "Why have you stopped this?" But third round and it's over. Agit Kabayel. I will admit it was a little early, but the signs were there. Knyba's legs were rocked from something. I think it was just before the uppercut that started it. Jeremy Tillman was saying 2-0. Yep, from that then. Tillman, bad stoppage. I mean, it was early. It was definitely an early stoppage. But you could see that Knyba's legs were looking a bit shaky. But part of that might just be because of he's so tall. Say it's hard to keep your composure when you're that height. But he should have been allowed a little bit more, in my opinion. But he was tired. You could see that he's knackered in the corner as well. So, but Kabayel, like that was definite ring rust. He's got to fix that because it shouldn't have been as difficult as it was. Yeah, not a great stoppage. I'll admit that, Mark. It wasn't a great one, but I've seen a lot worse. I can understand why he stopped it, but yeah, there's but you know what? Mark Lyson's one of the better referees we got in the UK, so I ain't really gonna say too much. But there were several shots in there where I could see that it was about to get bad. But yeah, some of those body shots just started to get to him. Maybe no. To be honest, Kanyba didn't even really stop throwing punches. He was still throwing. It's just that his equilibrium looked a bit mad. There's a couple body shots there that hurt him. There was an uppercut that came in as well. Like he just started to get a bit tired. So started to get a bit, gangly and a bit all over the place. Yeah, that uppercut didn't help matters too much. But yeah, the legs started to go bit wobbled. Through got that uppercut as well on the inside. He was trying to hold, trying to get a little bit of respite there. Yeah, that one shot there. Yeah, I mean, I definitely it was early. It definitely was early. I'm not gonna make any excuse, but I can see like it looked as if it was only about to go one way. Although, but he was blocking a lot of these shots. He wasn't actually getting caught with a lot of them clean, which is the problem. But the one big shot he did get caught with clean is where the ref jumps in, and he's like, "Why?" Yeah, I mean, I hear it. I hear it. Kabayel is a problem. His volume and engine will be too much for most heavyweights. Yeah, but if he doesn't, here's the problem. Knyba isn't a big puncher. So if you're getting hit that clean by those kind of shots from someone that's not a big puncher, what happens when you get hit with someone that is? Kabayel against someone like Murat Gassiev might be a problem if he's that open. I hope it's just the fact he's been out of the ring for 11 months, because otherwise, that's a problem right there. Someone like Gassiev, who all he needs is those quick counter punches on the inside, that would be a problem. Ref was looking at Kanyba the whole time. I kind of trust the stoppage. I hear it. Like I said, it wasn't the worst I've seen, but there was a lot of shots where it looked like he was getting hit. But he was actually blocking them. But it was on the opposite side of the ref, so all you can kind of see is the head moving. That one was. I've got a little bit of sympathy compared to some others. I've got a little bit of sympathy. Kanyba should have taken a knee. Too brave for his goal. Well, that's the thing. I don't even think he needed to take a knee because he wasn't taking a lot of damage. He was just starting to get tired because of the body shots and the pressure, but he wasn't like taking a massive barrage or onslaught. He was blocking and slipping quite a lot of stuff in there. Um, okay, actually, now I've seen the replay. It was okay. Still could have allowed more of it to go on. Yeah, as me, I'm not. That's not a stoppage. I'm gonna throw the tantrum over. But I understand it was a little premature. It was a little bit. But maybe after the fight that happened just before that, they're like, yeah, we can't eat, we can't have another one of those. So But since all the interviews and stuff will probably be in German and stuff. We're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna sign out. So we got 3 minutes for any evening or your night time. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Uh, take the dog out for one last walk. Comfort break. Let him go toilet before bed, and then just see what the night has for me. Okay. Usyk next for Kabayel? Probably not. Usyk is gonna, like I said, he wants Deontay Wilder. Kabayel will probably have to fight someone. He might have to end up fighting like Lawrence Okoli, and then Usyk will, I guess, have to fight the winner of that. But I think he's still got the WBA that he needs to satisfy a mandatory for. So yeah, we'll see what he does. We'll see who he fights next. But I would like it. But I think, to be honest, Usyk doesn't have the engine problem, and I feel like he could push Kabayel back as much as Kabayel could push him back. So yeah, I don't think all of that, the same stuff that Kabayel does, I don't think it will work with him personally. But yeah, Kabayel definitely, like I said, I just got to hope that was ring rust, because that was a very poor performance from him. Yeah. All right, so looks like that's pretty much all of the comments and stuff done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, look, thank you guys very much for tuning in. It's appreciated. Hope you all are well, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one. But until then, Hardcore Casual out.
Maybe I'ma make it, maybe I'm not. In time we'll see. But who better than me? I don't care if you agree. I ain't saying that I'm better than anyone. But who better than